Oops. I just realized I didn't switch out to Freya's. This is not about a drunk Freya. Oh my god, I think that's actually the first time I've gotten that. Hold on. Broken. And I need to clean out my Freya. I have too many. Let me see, it's probably something like survival Freya. Sorry. I messed up. Oh no, no. Well, Homeseek. Homeseek is coming out tomorrow. Japan one. I'm looking for the right Freya. What's your name? Oh no, I can't find her. Oh, there she is. It is survival, but it's a different one. I guess we'll have one with a little sword, even if it doesn't fit, does it? I can't find the one, the original, the one without anything. The hell? I have like a whole folder. No, I don't think I have the original. I'll have to ask Osaka for that one. Okay, we'll do it with this one. I'm sure she won't. Okay. Okay, close that. Game. Boop. Okay. Hey, for one. Sorry. Little mix up there. Completely forgot to switch her out before I threw it live. Oh yeah, post-apocalyptic city builder. Basically, Earth dried out. We're running out of supplies, and we need to actually start, you know, doing something to survive. That's how it starts. So hello everyone. Hello Gordon. I saw Gibbles up there. I think I can't see him anymore. Hey Roger, Edgar, Bill, and Auntie. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. This is very different now from the demo. Born, bred, and educated in the underground bunkers, we emerge to stake our claim on the sparsely inhabited surface. What awaits us is a wasteland ravaged by drought and scarred by ancient wars. It may not be as devoid of life as we had imagined, but it does not make it any less perilous. And even where the barren land meets sea, the undrinkable water only taunts us more. I always wondered, I mean, it's not that hard to, you know, desalinate water. Maybe in very big amounts, but you should be able to do that. Let me see. One chapter at a time. Part 1. Ah, okay, so you have different game modes, but you need to play at least the start. Can't see what's in chapter 2. The Baroness. I read Baroness there for a second. The bareness of the potential camp is almost enough to make us return to the bunker with our tails between our legs. But there are 2 shallow wells, and further investigation turns up some scraggly berry bushes and piles of scrap. Well, I guess that's a start. It's exposed to the elements, but has the basics for us to make it go with it. I'll do easy just to get us going a bit faster. Let's go. Well, we'll start somewhere next week, it looks like. No, there we go. Okay.
Today is June 6, 2101. I'm afraid that this may be one of the last of my writings. The water's finally run out down here, just like it did in the old world all those years ago. The others are finally prepping to leave, to emerge back into the world. Because now they must go, perish from thirst. I was just a child when the rivers ran dry and the bombs began to fall. And now I've lived an entire lifetime in the darkness of this place. I barely even remember the world of my childhood. The world underneath the bright sun and blue sky. My skin is pale, my muscles are weak. I'd only be a burden to them in the harsh journey ahead. They're still young and adaptable. I know firsthand of their strength and resilience. If there's water to be found up there, they'll be the ones to find it. If there's anything to salvage from the ruins, they'll be the ones to do so. They know nothing of the society of the old world. They are the ones who might have a chance to rebuild civilization.
Nice. Good intro. Thirst. Oh boy. Well, I like that actually. That's a very in-your-face name. Like, you either get water, die. Alright, so we got some ruins. Hit. A new beginning. With our few possessions finally unpacked, it's time to start procuring the necessities of survival. Securing food, water, and shelter are our first priorities, and doing so won't be easy, but our spirits are fresh. We're all ready to pitch in. Forget water, just make alcohol. Playing in the future, always. Our community is desperate for a new source of drinking water. We need to build a contraption that will allow us to access the water at the bottom of our makeshift wells. To make matters worse, our pre-packaged rations are gone. Oh, that was fast. We'll have to risk consuming whatever we can forage. Build a water extractor and a storage, connect them. Build a food storage near the berry bush and connect them. Expeditions, technologies, community, economy, time, speed, collection, storage, quality of life, progress. Alright, we got an extractor. So that's... Oh, that's clearly... farming land. So we got some bushes, we got some crap looks like, and we got 2 water spots. Build an water extractor? No, storage? Can we just build one storage in the middle here? Okay, it looks like we got 3 berry bushes. Okay, I can connect it. And we can use copper, iron, or plastic? This is more efficient. Oh, I see. It just costs. Music a bit loud. Hold on. It costs more scrap. For the water, I'll use the best one. Oh, that's a minimum. How many workers do we have? 15. Okay, but that works. That means we can now build it here. We can connect all of them on one storage. They need beer? Yeah, exactly. Safer than water. Oh, yeah, it was too loud. It's still too loud. Seems okay now. Throw it on max for now. Oop. So we connect it. Our community is desperate for a new source of drinking water. We need to build a contraption to, yeah, that's what we just did, right? Okay, secure enough resources for everyone. Add workers to it. I did that. Connect the berry bushes. Working on that. We need more scrap, so okay. So store away things with 750 in 24 hours. Need oh, there was a berry bush here too. We can always build another later. At least. So does it tell me how much I'm getting in? So we're getting in 1500. We're using 6, so that's more than 700. This, yeah, it says 934. Not that many. Crap, too. See, contaminated water. I'm just see, I don't have any workers left over, but they're not making enough really. How it goes. We're getting enough water somewhere. I want to make sure I get the quest. Did I not make it? Oh no, people arrived. A group of strange wastelanders arrives on your doorstep. Apparently desiring to join your community. They speak a weird accent and we don't recognize them from our time in bunker. Well, no, I mean, it's a bunker. If they'd been in the bunker, you would have known where they are. They wouldn't be strangers, would they? They must have somehow survived on the surface all these years past. Or maybe they had their own bunker. They have brought a small offering of food and water in an attempt to convince us of their good intention. You can't actually decline. That's interesting. We can't turn them away. The prejudiced among us protest, but they are overruled. Immediately overcrowding. Wow. With the influx of many new citizens, our priority has become finding a place for them to live. Everyone in the community could do with a place to rest for that matter. If we don't remedy the problem soon, the exhaustion of our work will start to eat. Okay, so we got the quest. Because the people brought stuff in, actually. Let me see. Okay, and then we have a couple of builders left over. I'm not putting anyone on this one, because I might as well build an extractor or a food storage here. Alright, what else do we have? We have houses. Research center, sounds important. Expeditions center. We do need to build those as well. Expedition is going to be very important to get new technologies. How many people can live in a house? Eight. So, build 4. Got it. Do I hold shift then? No. Not control either. Alright. That wasn't so hard. Alright, the houses are built, people are happy. I build 1 extra, because you never know when more people arrive. Oh yeah, here's our happiness. It's actually 91%. Alright, everyone's sleeping. You can tell nothing's coming in. I need medical care. I don't think we have a medical center yet, do we? No, but we have a research center. Get a little bit more scrap. We can build that and then we can research it. Reminds you of Warcraft 1. Now that's a flashback. The poisons of the old world saturate our food and water, making the simple act of eating and drinking exact a toll on our health. It's certainly no coincidence that an epidemic of indeterminate sickness has surged through our community since we began foraging for our food, instead of relying on our bunker's sterile, pre-packaged ration, which mysteriously disappeared at the beginning of the game. We need to find a way to combat these health concerns. Yeah, that's what I was just, well, yeah. Okay, I was right. Build a research center. I just need some more. Oh, that sounded like an alarm almost. There. That's a big boy. Oop. So do they build it despite not having any jobless? Yes. Oh, but we do need peeps. For sure. It seems common knowledge that our community in our community, that the water we extract from our wells is filthy, contaminated with toxins. While most of us can keep the murky water down, others are prone to vomiting just after a few sips. We could all benefit from access to a small supply of slightly cleaner water. Build an expedition center, create a new expedition party, and explore the Midland. Alright. I forgot to start a research. Let me see here. Need healthcare. Medical center. Any other options? Upgrades? Oh, that can wait. We need the medical center. Research. In the meantime, we can build the expedition center. Here. If someone who's depressed, they will not go to work. How dare they? That's... I always find it a bit silly. The people are unhappy and now they won't work. Bitch, they're literally dying. It's... you know what I mean. Like, the world has ended. Everybody's dying. Everybody is very bad. I'm depressed. I don't want to work. It's not really an option here, you know. Wait. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're right. It started over. Weird. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, we'll fix it later. A messenger arrives at your encampment. He has become on behalf of the remaining bunker dwellers. Those who did not elect to explore the outside world with us when supplies began to run low. They probably stole our rations. He tells us starvation was enough to convince even the most stubborn to venture out onto the surface, and that they have already begun migrating in our direction. Oh yes, come on over. I'll build some more houses, I guess, just to be sure. Thanks. Food. And that should be the medical center. There we go. Oh, that fits perfectly right there. A humongous character in game to motivate people? What? So are they coming, or? Because I'm still at 24. The storm bears down. As the dust clouds envelop our encampment, work nearly grinds to a halt. Fortunately, those with shelter can ride out the worst of the storm in their makeshift lodgings, but we pity anyone trapped outside. Well, I mean, I have 2 empty houses. I think we'll be okay. We're in a dust storm. Oh, they're still building. Yeah, that's our medicine done. I thought we were getting new people. We do have 4 sick people, so let me... I need medical care. Well, come on over then. There they are. Finally, people I can send out on my expedition. Humongous was a character in the Mad Max film. It has been so long since I've seen the original Max movies. I only really remember Thunderdome, the hockey man. I'd have to look it up. Finally, the other survivors from the old bunker arrive, weary from their journey but glad to find some semblance of respite. We welcome them Hold on. We welcome them with friendly faces and open arms, but we worry inwardly that our community is growing too large to support itself. As you start up the game, you do actually get a warning that you can simply lose. You might just have bad luck and... Alright, there they are, 40. That means I have exactly enough housing. You never have exactly enough housing. Oh, that doesn't fit too. There, I have an extra house. I have a lot of scrap, don't I? There, another one. Yeah, let me... We can send 6 people out. We can carry 2,400. Can need water, of course. Food. Would they need scrap? What do they need scrap for? To build something? We could explore the wasteland. Expedition parties will leave the settlement until they complete the expedition. The larger the expedition party, the faster they explore. Let me see. So speed, traveling speed, resources found bonus. I can carry more. I don't have any more food. Oh yeah, I have to start new research. Stupid. We can't research any of that. Oh, allows for more people in the house. That sounds good. Party size increase. And okay, let's do this one first. There's no cost. Let's do that first. So we need more food then. I also want to build that other water extractor here. I'm just gathering some stuff before we send people away. What's going on? Exhausted? Well, we'll take a nap. Still a lot of very sick people. Okay, that looks better. Oh wait, how long does that... oh yeah, wait for this research here. There. Increase the research rate. That sounds handy. Increase the maximum number of workers. Make research faster. Good thing to do at the start. There you go. Now they can carry more too. Can we type something? Yes. Not sure what they would need the scrap for, but they can take a lot of. Yeah, that works. Only enough for 4 days. Oh, they actually require scrap. Okay, hold on. Put in some extra water just in case. There. Okay, waiting to gather. Wetlands. Oh, they're not done yet. I thought they were done gathering. Waiting. There we go. Idle. Now we can send them. Aha, right mouse button. And this is home. There you go. Okay, they're leaving. They're searching the mudlands. Hey Jax, how you doing? Oh yeah, look, our people are actually healing. So we can fit 8 people per house. So I have, yeah, too many houses. That's okay. A lot of food, not so much water. We almost ran out of water there because I sent everything on with the... Oh, I forgot to connect this one. Hold on. There we go. That's what it was for. We did research. Ah, they arrived at the Mudlands. Long ago, that does remind me of the latest Mad Max. Long ago, fresh, clean water was abundant, but the idea could be gone that it could be gone one day was simply inconceivable. Now the whole world is dusty and barren, and all the places that might have once been wet are dry as bone. That bone are not really dry. Well, unless they're lying in the desert. Cracked earth and sand give away to viscous mud as we near the wetlands. Make our journey all the more arduous. Before we, I sometimes complain in games about, spelling and grammar not being okay, usually because it's a translation. But in this case, they used as many difficult words as they could. And I find it a very funny opposite. I was reading that. Okay, there's been an accident. While toiling away in the day's work, we hear a large crash and then some howls of pain. When we investigate, we find a pair of community members have injured themselves in an accident. If only the dangers of our work weren't an unfortunate necessity for our survival. Few citizens lost health. Okay, it looks like no one died. Let's continue this one. Before we see any water at all, though, we came across a small old ship. Completely beached, lying on its side on dry earth. None of us have any idea how it could have gotten. Well, it's probably been there since right up. Check inside, move on. Well, check inside, of course. We spent some time exploring the ship, so yeah, that costs time. And they don't have unlimited time. They have food and water for a certain amount of time. This has nothing to do with the game, that's fine, you can talk to me. Wout Poels won a stage in the Tour de France. Nice. I don't really follow it. Always nice to hear. I don't really know what this means. Arable. Yeah, I know what arable land. Oh wait, no, this is arable land. What's this exclamation mark thing? Oh no. Let's speed up time. There we go. Okay, we searched the ship. The ship's rusty engine block still has some parts that even like they could be they seem like it could be salvaged as scrap. Okay, very good. Can they carry that though? Because they have a limited amount of what they can carry, right? Don't see any changes. You would think they would have drunk something by now, but no. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have filled up their whole storage. I thought at the time they'd be gathering stuff, they had used up food and water. And scrap. Exploring deeper in the wetlands, a single figure soon appears over the horizon, coming towards us. It walks on stilts through the mud, and with every step... Okay, now we know. They've been inspired by Furiosa. Mad Max. Was it Furiosa? And I'm thinking what the title of the movie was again. Fury Road. There you go. Good morning. Good movie. With every step, metallic jingles can be heard from the great sack it carries on its back. It's Santa! We found him! It stops before nearing our party, raises a mud-slattered hand to point at us. Offered food. Offered wrap. Attack. Offered scrap. Okay, that costs a little. Oh, it only costs 7 seconds. We can wait on that. After receiving our offering, the figure reaches into its wrappings and produces a small, colorful trinket. It's not particularly useful, but the gesture is a good fate is somewhat reassuring. Okay, so it's happiness. It gave us happiness. After hours of trudging, we finally reached the center of the wetlands, or mudlands. A tiny pond lined with some thin reeds. The only water we've seen for miles. It's a lonely, depressing sight against the backdrop of an expanse of grey-brown mud. Until we notice that some of the water near the reeds actually looks somewhat clear and drinkable. We study the effects that the reeds have on the water and harvest some samples to bring back home. Okay, so they're going to be doing that for a minute, literally. In the meantime, everything free. Okay, I didn't get a warning of that. Food ran out there. Can I move this thing? I could destroy it. Does destroying it destroy the... Okay, that's the quest for the expedition. Be built before I can do that. Center. Oh, I see. They found another. Well, sure, go over there. They have more than enough food and water. They found another location. Wait, they're all sick? Wow, this is not going well, is it? But they have food and water with them. Do I need to tell them to? Seems a bit weird. Right, connect this. One there. Yeah, we quite quickly need something to make food, because these bushes are almost out. Campus, a center of learning in the old world. There was once such an abundance that those people could gather at these places to do nothing except learn all day, for years on end, without worrying about securing food or water for themselves. There are no more students there, though, but maybe it can still teach us something. Alright, we've reached the outskirts of the campus. The large buildings, cement and glass, through broken abandoned, seem to us like they could have once composed an entire city on their own. In their own right, shut. Recently, really. After banging on the door, a voice from inside yells back, "Who's there?" These people must be fellow survivors. We should invite them in. Whoever in there could be dangerous. We leave them alone. No. Everybody welcome. Alright, let's see if they get mad. We take some time to explain who we are. After realizing we mean no harm, the survivors who have barricaded themselves inside the hall seem very interested in joining us. +6 people. Okay, next step, we come across a small grouping of buildings. Cursory pass through some yields nothing of value other than scraps and faded paint. One partially collapsed structure, though, with a sign in the front reading Chemical Engineering, seems as if it has some salvageable scrap among its rubble. We can't waste any opportunity. Oh, I guess we have a lot more people with us now. Yeah, they're coming with us on the exploration. So we can carry more now. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Wes. How you doing? Can't waste opportunities to salvage. These old experiments could have been dangerous. No, let's salvage. We need stuff. Welcome back, Gordon. So at this point, because we're waiting on... That reminds me, actually. Oh, it's not done yet. That'll be done by now. Oh wow, they discovered a lot of places suddenly. Research Community Center. Old farm, that sounds handy. Cavern, trailer park. I'm thinking we need to go to that farm first. Oh, are they done? At the campus. Oh, here is the story. We gained some scrap from the wreck. Some of us feel sick though after breathing in some odd smelling fumes. Okay. So they... I was reading that. The sun's heat is becoming unbearable and our unprotected water reserves are evaporating before our eyes. The sight of our valuable water vanishing so quickly prompts us to take inventory of our remaining resources. Our community comes to the grim conclusion, even without the effects of the heat wave, our water is quickly running out. Our time here has suddenly become very limited. We need to think of solutions to the problems fast. Our recent discoveries have proven our precious vital resources are more limited than ever. Until we can think of a permanent solution to our water security problems, it would be good to devise ways to increase the efficiency by which we distribute. We should find a way to reduce water consumption. A mall would be a good place to search for that. Okay, so I remember this quest from the demo and I could not figure out what they meant. They added a hint. I like that. A mall would be good. I don't think that was in the demo either. Maybe I missed it. Okay, but I was reading what happened on the... Okay, so we unlocked the community center here. But people got sick. I don't see a mall though. Let's go to the farm. No. They're idle. Aha, there you go. And then we might actually want to send them home because some of them are quite sick. But we need that farm. Can we research something with the water? Maybe that will help us. Water extractor. Maximum workers. Oh, this is what we got from the wetlands. They should really make it so you get that last message. It's the second time I missed it then. Let's do that. It's water cleaning. Yeah, my internet's pretty good, luckily. Sometimes I have some maintenance. Yeah, we're not doing so great on food. Max that out. I'm a bit worried that bushes are gonna run out. The water's good. The old farm had enough food to feed every mouth, and places like these were the key. The stories say that years' worth of food would simply spring from the ground. Crops no longer grow on this farm, but we must still try to learn its old secret. The journey to the old farm starts to drain our energy even before the heat wave hits us. The sun bakes the sand beneath us like an oven, and before long, many of us begin to feel delirious and weak. Our destination is still... Let's have some water, though. Still beyond the horizon, but our map says it can't be much further. What do? Double the water. Cost us 100 water. Yeah, we can do that, actually. We can spare some water. Don't want people to get sicker. The heat's still draining, but fortunately our extra supplies of drinking water can ward off the heat stroke and dehydration. The story said the soil would be moist and fertile here, but the ground is cracked, dry, covered in dust, with sand for miles in every direction. And so we barely realize that we have arrived at the old farm before we find the half-ruined farmhouse itself. We're all exhausted by the journey by the time we arrive. Take some time to rest. Yeah, you can take a little bit of time to rest. I'll bring you guys home. I just want to stay here. After searching the farm thoroughly, it becomes clear that almost nothing of value remains for us to find. A few sun-bleached bones lie in what once were grazing fields. The wreck of a single tractor rusted beyond any use. The only saving grace of our expedition is the discovery of a few packets of seeds found in the farmhouse basement. We spent some time trying our best to understand how the farm might once have been laid out. Okay. There we go, we unlocked the farm. I think we should probably have to research it. Still working on that. Amusement park. So they told us to go to a mall. But... yeah, we're out of water and food, actually. Go home. Oh, there's the mall. Okay, but they can go home first. University shopping mall. Very good. Missed that one. Yeah, we're very low on food. Okay. Refugees arrive. Another group of survivors arrives at our encampment, wanting to join our community. Good, they can work the fields. You have to get up early, Wes. Alright. Sleep well. Another group of survivors arrives at your encampment, wanting to join. They're nearly starving. Spotted the smoke rising from the fires. Demand a toll. We get water and food. Might be a good one. It costs us 8% happiness, but look how happy we are. 10 people. Oh, no. Okay. Demand a toll means move on. No, okay, you can come. I thought we'd demand them to give us something so they can join us. That would make more sense to me. But okay. Let's. We have 40 people, but we fit. Yeah, we have enough housing for everyone. Work. All right, water cleaning facility. Sit there. There then. What we need now? The farm. Go for it. What has been depleted? Oh. Just some scrap. No. Hold on. When is it connected to this? I'm thinking we probably need another storage for the clean water then. Yes, there you go. Our water extractors are rapidly depleting the two shallow wells. A pile descends over our settlement as everyone truly begins to understand the urgency of the situation. Well, about time. Until we found some new sorts of water, all we have left to drink are our rapidly dwindling reserves already extracted from the ground. When they run out, we will quickly die of dehydration. Oh, great. Keep sending expeditions until you find a way out of this valley. Oh no. Never ended. We're all gonna die. Give me more food. That's yeah. You need to scuba dive on land? What? Little heart there is blocking your text. Scaffold in a special vessel requires pressurized air. Okay. Wave of depression washes over our community. The sentiment that our efforts seem hopeless and that the world is too dead to save seems to spread from one survivor to another. There doesn't seem to be any specific cause other than the obvious desolation of our environment, but it seems clear that the tiny size of rations we distribute each day doesn't help. Our race's spirits cost us food and water. Now we have the water, the food's a bit low. Yeah, let's just do it, because I don't think we can actually... Oh, that's... yeah. What do you mean it has no incoming connection? Why is it still not enough incoming? Oh, you just let me. There's too many messages here. Come on. We're down to our final food pile. And the situation is not handled soon, we'll starve. Things escalate when someone's caught stealing supplies. Searched the man's bed and found he has been storing nuts under his mattress. He's weak, but an example must be made to prevent this sort of thing happening again. To show compassion, though some will complain that they deserve his food more than he does. Putting down Bruce's quest commence. With the extra rations there will be more to go around, but the man vows he will throw himself from a rock rather than starve. I can spare one person. Confiscate. Okay, yeah, we already did all that because we were actually working on the farm. Do we have the farm yet? Yes, we did. Yeah. One farm coming up. I thought I had done all this. There we go. Okay, so now we're cleaning water. So this is salty, contaminated, and poor. Eventually we'll get clean water. Okay, so we still have some sick people. Can you just heal them or something? Could I build another medical center? Maybe I should. Maybe it's just not helping them quickly enough. Which one was it? Here we go. Ah! There they go. Okay, do we have anything new to research other than upgrades? Community center. Allows voting in the application of new laws. There's no voting, I'm the boss here. Hey Ahmed, hey Robert. I'm feeding my people too much to get too hungry to feel despair. That's a bit of a not fitting. If I feed them too much, they won't get hungry. We'll probably need to build another food storage for this one. Can't do anything with that. Okay, we have that set up. We're gonna send out another expedition to exploring. Yeah, just give them that water, because that's not going fast enough. Oh my god. Okay, the farm is done. My expedition's gone. Yeah, food storage. Oh, it requires water. Makes sense. That's gonna take a lot of water. Yeah, now I don't have enough peeps. Where is everyone? 8 people. There you go. Yeah, to the mall. That's where we needed to go for the water conservation. Okay. We do need water fast, because while we're making enough food now, it's called that farm's taking a lot of our water. Oops, wrong button. Just when we think we're at the end of our rope, thin grey clouds gather over our settlement. We at first cower from the rain as it begins to fall, before realizing the raindrops don't burn our skin at its touch. With this we can stretch our drinking water reserves a little longer. Okay, that's good. Oh, I didn't go to the mall in time. Oh well. That wasn't a lot of time. Just as the mall appears to us over the horizon, one of our party members doubles over, falls to the ground. He's clearly in immense pain and seems to be holding a specific spot in his abdomen. Someone mentioned that he seems to be struggling to keep pace with the rest of the expedition earlier too. Set up a small camp and hope for him to recover. There's something inside of them that's hurting them. Maybe we can. Yeah. So no way for me to know what to do. If it's a specific spot, though, it might just be his appendix. So let's try it. I like that you have the rain sounds now. That's awesome. Moments. Wait. Here where it continues. One of our expeditioners knows a bit of biology. We hold down the afflicted and sterilize the knife. We remove a small piece of black tissue from the afflicted. It sounds very professional. Okay, we stitch him up, but he's hurt. We'll let him rest for a while. Moments after entering the mall, so I think it might be the right choice, though, what I did. We see the human remains are scattered nearly everywhere throughout its interior. Many corpses seem to be clutching brightly colored clothes, leather shoes, and other trinkets, still in perfect condition next to their bodies. Okay, so they were looting. Because they aren't wearing it, they're clutching it. It might be unsettling. We should search the corpses for anything useful. Maybe they're all dead here for a reason. Let the dead lie. Let's search them. I mean, they've been there for a long time. Anything biological has been burned away by now. Dried up. We found water? Some of the corpses had clean water on them. How? Explain to me. Should have been dried up for ages. We come upon a small kiosk at the end of our search that still has many stacks of old cups and bottles on the shelves. Pipes connect to taps somewhere underground, and though they have since run dry, it's clear what function they once served. We spent some time studying the moss waters. Okay, so that's what I needed for that quest, but I wasn't quick enough. Yeah. Okay. I'd only needed a little bit more time. Distributes contaminated, poor or clean water to cover the citizens' need for water more efficiently. Okay, that sounds very handy. I'm researching that. Something ran out. No one's hurt anymore, so let's get someone out of there. Max that out. Science Museum, University, Amusement Park. Well, probably just a circle around would be best. They're probably not going to make that though. Might be able to do this, go home, and then do this. Oh yeah, we got the community center. Oh, that doesn't fit. There, by the houses. Let me take a drink here. Alright, this allows us to use laws. You first find the law. Okay, so we need to find it. You need to vote on it. Once it's voted, you can then drag it on the available slots in order to apply it. Both of these actions take time to make sure that let them build it first. Okay, we have a water distribution center. Right there, middle. Yeah, we want to distribute the blue water. Oh. I would think. Yeah, it is a colony sim city builder with laws. Apparently, I hadn't gotten to the laws. A lot of exploration, lots of storyline too. I like that everything has a very big description and everything. It's pretty good. The Science Museum. Great hall of some kind with tall ceilings and expansive open indoor areas. Long ago, knowledge about the natural world was displayed for all to see, though seemingly not for any specific purpose other than recreation. Nature was just entertainment for them. Yeah, okay. They took it all for granted. We can only hope to learn from things. Okay, so they go inside. There's a gift shop, completely ransacked, save for a small box in the corner. The words special gift are scrawled. Okay. Are scrawled sloppily on the wall above. Special gift. Oh, what's in the box? Oh, Frey, I did not like that voice. So I'm sitting here like, I know it's not good, right? We know it's like a trap or a bomb. But I don't want to know what's in the box. Have someone open it. Here we go. Ah, they got hurt. We knew it. Miranda Rodriguez died. Ah. It exploded. We knew it. I just really wanted to know what was in the box. I was hoping for a head. Spoiler alert. Continuing further, we soon heard the echoes of voices coming from deeper within the museum. We approached carefully at first, but soon come upon an unthreatening band of survivors with a bomb in the opening, in the entrance. We've set up an encampment inside the museum hall. Some of them are injured. They explain they fought off a gang of bandits not long ago. Okay, so I guess they ignored the box. Yeah, sure, they can join. Everyone can join. And I already know that's not handy. Having so many people join. I guess you also run out of supplies quicker if you do that. We finally make it to the most of the museum. We come to a courtyard outside. The fresh air is nice, though unusually humid. We notice a single oddly shaped clock tower in the middle of the courtyard seems to be saturated with moisture. A plaque nearby explains the science of collecting water from air. Okay, so we found a Warcat tower. Collects water from surrounding area at night hours. Sounds happy. The gymnasium. Over there. Okay. It's working. The Warcat tower. Get in. So I'm focusing more on new technologies than upgrades right now because we need water. We need medical care. Well, we have 2 medical centers right ahead. And that was our food. I'm honestly wondering if I accidentally destroyed our food supply when I broke down that food storage. Though I had another one built, so... As we told away a citizen report seeing an armed wastelander prowling the outskirts of our camp, we managed to chase him off, but anxiety and doubt still spread amongst us regarding he was sus. Hey, Marion. The new potential threat to burden our already overburdened lives. Oh, that makes them unhappy. Hold on. First, research. We need to... It's done so quickly, I should really better eye on it. Production increase. Yes, let's do that. I should also upgrade these two. We're at the gymnasium. Could have easily been a torture chamber as a site of recreation. Every machine looks purely designed to cause discomfort and pain. Faded photos of muscular torsos and bulging biceps shows us how seriously our ancestors took their training. Odd for people who lived in a time of peace. Okay. We enter open plan building full of machines that look intended to cause human suffering. We're half right. It's an obsolete pastime called weight training. Oh, okay. When you're talking about a gymnasium, I thought it was a high school, not a workout place. Okay. We might benefit from partaking. What should we do? Use something called a bench press. It looks painful, but promises results. Use something like a rowing machine. Something we will never need. No, fair enough. There's no water. Well, there's water right here. Use something called a leg press. I'm assuming all three have different outcomes. So leg press would make us faster, maybe? Rowing machine. Dexterity? Bench press strength? Something like that? Let's do the leg press. See if I'm right. It's a truly sadistic piece of equipment. Even so, our legs are warm from the walk. We surprise ourselves with our power. We climb the machine with a spring in our step. I don't know what that... Oh, it just makes them happy. So they don't get a bonus from it. We enter the locker rooms. All the metal boxes are open and empty save for one which is... And on tiny black ink scroll the words Butch Locker, open and feel the pain. Opened the locker. Seems like he had a sense of humor. Leave Butch's locker alone. Sounds like a threat. Oh, just open it. I just want to know what's in all the boxes. Looking for the ice cream truck. Yes. Okay, towers. Oh, I should actually build the tower. Hold on. We waste no time opening it up. The most terrifying thing. What the hell is that? Oh, that's scrap. We found scrap. Okay. The most terrifying things within are some unwashed boxer shorts. But yeah, it's not really that dangerous, is it, after all those years? And a picture of a toothless man we presume to be Butch. Sorry, it's Butch. We also found some keys, an electronic device, some door glasses, and a pair of huge red gloves. We take it all for scrap. Poor Butch. Okay. Yeah, we can add some of these towers. We should start with 2. Oh, I see. Hold on. They work in a certain amount of radius. And they shouldn't overlap. Now the question is, can we... can we connect them when they're that far away? Start with one over there. Yeah, so 96, 100. There you go. Okay, that quest is done. It seems inevitable that we will soon have to pack up what we can and find a new place to settle down. Okay, I guess you go to chapter 2 if you do that. To make a journey through the wasteland, though, we'll need sufficient number of healthy workers who will be able to convey our supplies across many miles. Find a new location to settle to. Have at least 12 citizens that are not depressed or exhausted. Okay, that wins the game. So we just need to explore them. We could actually send out another... We can mix a few people here. We can send out another expedition. Should be able to. Did I never do that upgrade, maybe? Or was it? Yeah. I thought I did that upgrade. Good now. Oh, there's the mountain pass. But we're still missing these. Let's go check it out, shall we? I don't know if there's something that we don't need it to win the game. Still searching for the ice cream truck, yes. Oh, I don't have anyone in the communities. Each citizen will contribute to scrap production during the day by keeping their eyes open, yes. And their eyes peeled. Work shift increased by 2 hours. Wouldn't that make them unhappier? Yeah, let's do that. While the workers are voting for new laws and applying existing ones in the law book at the same time, you can manage how they will distribute their efforts among. I don't understand what they mean with this. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Yeah, that fits. You will find all your known laws. When you get the first kind of law is unvoted. All laws are split into 3 categories: resources management and okay, well they're voting on that. Really, I don't need. I didn't need the second party. Every other already found. The out of working out. It's nighttime. A distant wall of mountains loom in the distance, beyond which may lie new sources of vital food and water. Navigating the single narrow pass that winds between the otherwise impassable peaks will be difficult and dangerous, but our dwindling supplies, we must undertake the effort if we wish to survive for much longer. It's the column of our expedition. Yeah, we found some peeps on the way. Makes its way up the mountain trail. We begin to hear distant rumbling. The noise quickly grows louder before suddenly the great boulders of rockslide are falling all around us. When the dust clears, it's apparent that many of us have been separated on the other side in a new rocky barrier. What should we do? It may take an extremely long time, but we need to try and clear the way to reunite with our fellow survivors. We'll die of thirst and starvation if we try and save them. It feels horrible, but we leave them behind. We're not too bad off with the water and food though, so let's try and get them. Let's try. Oh, I see. It needs to be connected. Ah. We need another water storage. Many of our fellow survivors have been injured by the rockfall, some severely, but at least they aren't leaving anyone behind. So, yeah, one died, but that's better than all of them. The trek to the mountains is extremely long and arduous. And after much forced marching, some of our expedition begins to protest. A small but significant minority expresses desire to turn back, find some other way back through the mountains and look for other sources of water, back the way we came. Well, I mean, I thought the whole point of the mountain pass was to get to the water over here. The map clearly indicates our best chance of finding water lies on the other side of the mountains. They'll die of thirst if we allow them to break off and turn back. They're in charge of their own destiny. Let them do as they please. Even if it would mean their doom. No, stick together. All stick together. Although they loudly claim our decision is dooming them all, we force the protesters to march. Continue marching. Well, that's up to happiness, so I guess that was the right decision. Finally, the trail begins to run downhill instead of up, and we realize we've passed through the worst of our journey. Before long, the tall forms of mountains range give way to the sight of great and desolate plain ahead of us, stretching to the horizon. In the far distance. Oh, come on, let me at least read it.
Outside, the bunker is unforgiving. At the constant mercy of the elements, we've barely scraped by. Our stomachs groan, our mouths are parched, and each day feels like it could be our last. And yet, despite these trials, we've persisted. The uncertainty of our existence is daunting. While we continue to draw breath, hope remains. Day by day, our will to survive grows stronger. Some of us are even beginning to believe we just might make it.
Black screen of doom. If I can make one suggestion for this game, it's the fact that whenever there's a step in the story, you pause a moment. And I don't mean pause the time, I mean have someone click next, or just if someone's reading something, don't let an event pause up or pause automatically. Or I was reading what was happening with the storyline and then you win. That's a bit weird. Hold on. I think they actually set the price. I'll look. Give me a moment. I'll look for it. I think they were talking about it in the Discord earlier. Don't remember it though. The world outside the bunker is unforgiving, and the constant mercy of the elements we're barely scraped by our stuff. Okay, this is just what he just read, right? Yeah. Okay, so I unlocked endless mode. I unlocked chapter 1.2. I didn't get to explore everything, but can I just continue? Or do we then go to the next step? Oh, we do. Well, I mean, let's look at the... Do we have an intro? So we get a different map then. So you don't get the opportunity to just continue the first map. The thing is, we just send out a party to over the mountains. They would literally have to come back. Or do we make a second sanctuary? Found an abandoned camp. Elevation. Multiple elevation heights. You cannot form water connections from a lower level towards a higher one. That makes sense. You need specific buildings to do that, like the Archimedes screw. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Make sure you take that in account. So you need to, and of course you need to find those buildings. So this would be the second level. One more. Let's check. Yeah, so it's coming out tomorrow. I am very much liking it. I would just like to get a moment to, read all the story they've written. They've done so much. And they just skip by it like it's nothing. Hold on, where's the... There you are. $24.99. Yeah. $25. Says the person called Mike. Yeah, he's a developer, so that's gonna be the price. And then you should basically start over again. Though you also have an endless mode. Start. You better take me to the main screen. Yes, okay. Endless Part 1. Alright, and then of course I have a lot more to unlock. It's beyond you. Nonsense, it's not that hard. You have to keep an eye on the connections though, but I quite like it. I just want to be able to read the quest in peace. You know what I mean. But I think this is the perfect spot to stop, and then I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll be back with the updated demo for A Loft, which had a huge update. I wanted to play it before, but yeah, I was away on holiday, so it got moved up ahead to today. I have to be honest, I still can't see what this looks like. An eye. Is it supposed to be like a mask? I honestly can't tell. The background. Oh well. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back really soon with some Loft. You don't have to go anywhere. I'll just send you on that one to that stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you for almost 20 likes. I will see you all very soon in about 45 minutes. And yeah, till next time.